Hi everybody, welcome back to Octavia's Insight. This week we're looking at November 22nd for the water signs, starting with Cancer, followed by Scorpio, and moving on to Pisces. Oh my goodness. This is for the week of November 22nd. This would be for all sun, moon, rising signs. Take a look and see if you have any other placements in your chart by going to astro.com and get a full picture of what your week will look like by checking out the other sun, moon, rising signs videotapes. Cancer. For the week of November 22nd, what it looks like for you. You might be doing a little bit of reminiscing from past relationships. I think this week you'll be focusing on relationships. Where it was that you felt hurt and or abandoned, and cutting those ties from the past. And just kind of getting a brand new perspective of life. I feel that there's a lot of new beginnings with you, Cancer. I feel that you have been working all your relationships and trying to balance them out. Feels like at this point you may have given more attention to, let's say, work relationship rather than your personal, family, intimate relationships. And so I think you're recognizing that it's time to cut off the pouring of your love to, like, I think you're recognizing that you have poured so much time, love, energy to, let's say, one area of your life, that you're starting to recognize there's another just as equally important area in your life that's really dry and really needs more of your attention. So I think this week you're coming up with a way to, you might cut it off abruptly to say, hey, that's enough. I've given you more than enough of my space. You've been in my space plenty. Now it's time for me to focus on, let's say, social gatherings, which is a great week because this is, Thanksgiving. And even if you're spending the time by yourself, or you opted not to visit family, but rather travel to a different location just for yourself. Like maybe you're taking advantage of the time that people are out celebrating with family and friends. Maybe this is the time that you're really putting in motion the ideas that you have that are now all of a sudden very clear, and you're ready to move forward with those ideas. You may even be thinking of relocating. So you might take this holiday as a time to see what it's like in a new area of town, or potentially where you're thinking of moving, what that looks like for you. I think that you will also find more, like you will feel more driven to do the things you want to do for yourself than for others. Like I think it's time for you to, or you have been thinking of cutting off certain even belief systems, or even the way you've been practicing your own spiritual growth. It's like you have come to a point that you know for sure where it is that you stand and where you're going, and you're really ready to cut those past practices behind. When you find the location that you're looking for, you're gonna probably go to a place you've never been to before, where it doesn't feel like it's been touched. So what I mean by that is, if you're going to travel, like let's say on the another side of, your state, or even going to another state, you're going to where no family member, no friends are. It's like just new to you. It's barren, it's brand new. And you're kind of exploring this location for yourself, for your growth. And you are very much ready for this change. So, Cancer, with these two aces, I would say that this is a great week to look at how you're going to begin the next chapter in your life. It looks like you have your higher self kind of guiding you just right. And though you may have like fallen out of your faith, or really not feeling that connection, that spiritual connection, I wouldn't worry about it so much, because it's still there. Your connection to your higher self or to your guardian angel is still very much present. It's just its focus is more on the kind of the earthly plane than it is more spiritual. If you're not like reminiscing of the past, like a past person, there may be a memory that you've had since childhood that you're kind of reworking it into your adulthood. So let's say, as a child, I wanted to be a dancer. Well, then maybe I will look for like reigniting that passion I had as a child growing up, thinking this is what I wanted to be when I grew up, and kind of tap into that energy that's going to make you feel really energetic, and it's going to make you want to come alive. Yeah, so Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope that resonated. If it does, please like the tape, and remember that I am available to you if you are interested in doing a personal reading. And also I'm on the Clubhouse at 8 p.m. every Tuesday night. And we kind of talk about the daily energy readings, but there's also an opportunity for you to have a quick mini read and or a general message with donation if you like. Okay, now let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. What I have for you for the week, what message I have coming for you for the week of November 22nd. How beautiful. I really like this spread, because it kind of looks like a job well done, sitting in oh my God, look at all the yellows. I just love it. Really joyful time, but it also looks like it's gonna take a lot of energy for you to kind of cut ties with people, places, or things that will allow you to receive the reward that is coming to you. It looks like, Scorpio, that you have put in a lot of time into either your work or even in yourself, like your physical appearance. You have put a lot of energy into it, and you're feeling the joy in this kind of new change that you're having about yourself. Like you're going through a process in your mind and potentially your body, and it's communicating on the same page. So it's like coming together just perfectly well, like it's combining as one. It's like the mind and body is coming together. And there is, almost like a letting go or releasing certain situations that have, like it could be with a young person, or it could even be with a career, because it looks like your baby. So it could be a project, or even like a project that you're working on yourself, that you're looking to have and find success, but you may have to change something and walk away from the original set of ideas you had for your project, or even the person, so that way you can receive more abundance. Okay, if you have children, this could be like a male child that has taken a lot for you to kind of bite your tongue as you see them kind of figure their own lives out. And but you are able to maintain a very supportive, yet not a pushy, you're not pushing them, and you're letting them learn how to go through the process of loss. It could be a loss of home, or loss of a relationship, a friendship. They're dealing with their own emotional hurt, and you're finally understanding how to be more of a supportive person rather than a advisor. I think that is really the key thing about this. Is kind of like you're learning to keep your mouth shut and just be there for an individual who is kind of looking through their own way, their own path, their own career, if you will, their own joy, their own happiness, just their own. And you're trying to be more supportive than being a know-it-all. Scorpio, I also see that you have income that you're trying to utilize a portion of that for an investment. Not sure if this is the right time. Before you do any moves on investing an amount of funds, make sure that you are being very observant of everything that's going around you and how things are working around you, so that way you can be successful. Okay, there may be some kind of block, but it might be that you don't have all the information yet to put it all together and move forward on. It could be a project, an idea, a situation that it's presenting itself, but don't invest totally just yet until you get more information, which will present itself down the road. All right. And also, Scorpio, take some time to definitely take more time to take care of your body. Not so much like food intake, but more like activity. Try not to stay home too much and just move around a little bit more, okay? That's for Scorpio. And now for my Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do I have for you? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. First thing I get, especially with this money, is like some kind of real estate or property that you're trying to either like renovate, or maybe you're trying to invest in property before things change, but you're not finding the, like, either the right price or the right location, or the right, situation is not presenting itself just yet. But you're ready. You have been working really hard, obtaining information, knocking on your resources so you can have more of a foot in the door to, this looks like investment. And it looks like you wanting to turn over your money. This might be something new that you're looking into that may be online, but you just really are either suspicious of what the revenue would be like, or you just, it's too kind of volatile. It's the investment, this could be something doing with like crypto. I don't know too much of anything, but this looks to me more like it's in the air, it's online, it's not something that you can physically touch with your hands. But there is thought about it, and I'm not sure if this is the right time for you, because you need to be sure. You have to see that light at the end of the tunnel. I don't feel that you're comfortable just going into something without thoroughly understanding it. You may feel that, if you already have invested in something, it seems like the turnaround was great, but now all of a sudden, like what goes up comes down. So there is some sort of, oh, well, my hands are tied now. What am I going to do? I've already put in that amount. And so it's a little, it might be a little unnerving for you. You might be getting a little bit of anxiety, not seeing really how to move forward. But at this point, you're going to have to wait, because I just don't see that you're able to get back what you put in, at least not at the time. So there's a situation you put yourself in that you worked very, very hard, even hard in gaining knowledge on the situation, but it's still so new that you're not sure if this was the right move to make. And I'm not here to say that it was or it wasn't. I'm just saying that right now, you're looking at an investment, again, property situation that is not looking like you're going to be able to get what it is you were hoping to get by now. All right, Pisces, I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, make a comment. Also, let me know if there's any questions you have about that. I'm really curious. And last but not least, Tuesday night at the Clubhouse, 8 p.m., I do daily energy reads for the week. I hope you can join me there. So for tonight, let me say goodbye to all my water signs. Much blessings. Farewell for now.